Hello, Mark Red Larsen here for the Dreamcatcher Podcast. Thanks for joining us. Today, my guest is Draven Adams. Welcome, Dave.
Hi.
Draven. Easy for me. I told you I'd mess up on the name. Oh my gosh. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful.
Okay. So, yeah, we just met last week.
Yeah.
So, we're cross paths, and you were at a new place in Minden. You live in Hartwell, you said, which isn't too far from Minden. So, a little bit of background about Draven.
I am a criminal justice student right now. I have a culinary arts degree, so I've worked in many of kitchens and bars. I love mixology, gaming. If you want to see me play games, you can check out Twitch and YouTube on Sir Lost Soul. I play recently it's been Slay the Spire,
Okay.
VR chat, just pretty much anything that's
Okay, cool.
a really fun game. I'm trying to think what else I do. I spend a lot of time with like friends, and I help a lot of people out.
Awesome.
Sometimes I swear I'm my friend's therapist.
Well, that says a lot. That they go to you if they have issues. Well, it sounded like you said you like to help people when we were just talking a little bit ago. So, has that always been something you kind of like to help people?
Yeah, my mom raised us with a good sense of right and wrong.
Excellent.
I would feel so like anytime someone's reached out for me to help, like paint something, weed the yard, move into a new place. Like I've felt like I've always been there to try to do my best.
Nice. No, that's very good. And we were just talking about. I mean, you've been on a trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so how long ago was that when you went?
It was like 2024, I think.
Okay. So was that the first time you'd done that?
That was the first time I went to Kansas City, and then the first time I went to the Grand Canyon and did that mission trip was back in like I think it was in middle school, so like 2016, 2017
Okay, cool.
kind of era.
So, mission trip, is that something you always wanted to do, or you just knew?
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't know they were a thing, and then I was part of my mom put me in this program of the church where you go after school and you just you spend like a couple of hours there with kids your own age.
Okay.
And it like helps you get to know people and like
Excellent.
be less weird. We moved around a lot when I was younger, and they
Hmm.
reached out to me and were like, "Hey, we're doing this trip to Arizona.
Yeah.
You'll be able to see the Grand Canyon, but also you have to go to a place called Rainbow Acres
Okay.
and help them with some work that they need to be done."
Nice.
Rainbow Acres is a beautiful little like place, so they have like their own cafeteria. They have like a bunch of buildings where people like sleep and live in.
Very nice.
And then they have like a bunch of activity
Okay.
buildings
Okay.
and like therapy buildings. It's for like people with mental issues who can't live on their own, but they're not
Okay.
quite so handicapped that they have to live in like complete assisted
Sure.
living.
Makes sense.
So like they get to live pretty much by themselves, but they'll spend their days with someone
Okay.
doing stuff.
Okay. So, I mean, would you ever want to do another mission trip?
I wouldn't mind. No.
Okay. So, when you were, I mean, you're still kind of just growing up. What was the dream? What'd you think you were going to be when you were like 10 years ago? What'd you think you'd be when you became an adult?
10 years ago, I honestly thought I would hit it big as someone in the gaming community.
Okay.
I grew up watching a lot of Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Dan TDM, and they were a massive influence. Like just watching them get on
Right.
and make videos and have a blast. And then I also had another dream of being a famous chef because I used to watch a lot of like Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And he's just such a fantastic chef.
He is. Yes.
That it inspired me to want to cook.
Yeah.
Sadly, kitchens are not what you see on TV.
That is true. Yeah. Yeah, those are nice kitchens you see on TV.
Yeah.
So have you ever been to one of those restaurants?
I have not. I've always wanted to go, and I did have an opportunity to go to one once, but I had to go do something with my family.
Okay.
So I missed out.
Okay. So you have siblings?
I have two brothers.
Okay.
I'm the middle child. My
Okay.
older brother is like 2 years older than me. and my younger brother is like 5 years younger than me.
Okay. So you guys get all along all the time?
Uh, no.
I was gonna say if you, because I have a sister and we never got along all the time. I know. I mean, so are they around here then?
Yeah, we all live in Hartwell
You do? Okay.
in the
That's
same
cool.
house.
That's awesome. So what do they do?
Uh, my younger brother is starting college in a couple months.
Okay.
He wants to be like a psychiatrist.
Okay.
And then my older brother, one, I have no idea what he wants to do, but he has problems with like anger sometimes,
Hmm.
but he has it mostly under control nowadays.
Good. Very good.
So I think he works in retail right now.
Okay. Well, retail that's can be a good transition to you discover what you really want to do.
Yeah.
So with game, I mean, do you design games
I
or have you ever?
do not do any design with games.
Would you want to do that?
Um, I wouldn't mind learning it. I'm not super good with coding.
Okay.
So if I was gonna help in the gaming industry, like as like in a corporation,
Okay.
it'd probably be like storyboarding and
Nice.
like
Okay.
beta testing.
Okay.
Seeing if there's bugs, if it's actually like worth playing,
Sure. Sure.
stuff like that, and then just coming up with story and like items and enemies.
Okay.
I've always been pretty creative. I'm working on a book right now. I don't
Awesome.
sit
Okay.
down and write nowhere near as much as I should,
Okay.
but the main premise of it is that it's about a video game that they log into,
Okay.
and the character starts on the bottom of the scoreboard, and you see his adventure to the top of the scoreboard.
Okay. That's cool. I mean, I can definitely see have your own company doing that kind of thing.
Yeah,
I mean, that would be so. If money more no object, is that something you would do? You had
yeah.
all the money, you never need to worry about money again.
I would play games 24/7 and write books
Okay.
all night long. I already have a horrible sleep schedule. Like I think I got like 3 hours of sleep today.
Okay.
Uh,
That's
so
you're doing better than I'd be doing then. Oh wow.
I do a lot of uh gaming all day. Sometimes I don't stream it, which I really should, but
Mhm.
I play with friends and sometimes I
Yeah.
feel bad streaming them because
Yeah, I can understand
yeah.
that.
And then when I have a little bit of free time by myself, which I don't have very often, I like to get on my Google Docs and just try to write something down.
Okay. So have you always liked writing?
Yeah, I've always written stories. When I was younger, I used to write a lot of poetry.
Cool.
I wrote one of my teachers were pretty enamored by it.
Okay.
So they would have me every day go up to this whiteboard and just write down a poem.
Wow.
And
Okay.
then one of my it was in my like disabilities class. So one of the ladies that helps you do like your homework,
Right. Right.
she loves my poems so much that she actually has a notebook where she would write down whatever I wrote
Wow. That's
on the
awesome.
whiteboard. So sometimes whenever I go visit them, I ask her if she still has it, and she's like, "Yeah, I still have it." And then I'll go through
Excellent.
them. I think my favorite one was for Veterans Day.
Okay.
I can't recall exactly what I wrote, but
Uh.
it was about like a veteran in the war. It was
Okay.
like a memorial piece, and it was pretty well done. I have like I have one. I check on my phone
Okay.
that I wrote when I was being all emo.
No, I think that's awesome. I admire anybody who can write. I mean, does writing come to you easily?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
pretty easy.
Because I mine it doesn't for me. Sometimes when I get started, I can get, but initially it's not easy. So you need to be. I mean, if self-published or published.
I'd probably self-publish,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Here's one poem I wrote like a couple years ago.
Okay.
Lost in the void, the world's path exists in my heart, something I try to avoid. It's time for me to depart. Broken bridges cover the sea of calamity. It is enough to test anyone's sanity, but I walk on to see the one I love, and then it's a bunch of hearts.
Wow, you're really good.
Yeah, it's a some of them are more. I do a lot of A B A B A B A B,
Okay.
or just A A B B C C.
So what does that mean exactly?
So the letters stand for what rhymes. So A's rhyme with A's, B's rhyme with B's, C's rhyme with
Okay, so
C's.
that's what that means. Okay.
Uh, and then usually you'll have a final statement that's like impactful, but
Okay.
doesn't have like uh yeah, it'll be more impactful and it won't rhyme with anything else.
And that makes sense.
And then there's also freestyle, which I do sometimes, where nothing rhymes. It's just basically a small story.
Okay. So, I mean, you're kind of teaching me right there. Do you like to teach, or would you want to teach?
I wouldn't mind teaching.
Okay.
Um, Teaching's pretty fun. I have no idea where the one I was gonna show is, but
Okay.
I have it in Google Docs. But I want to. Oh,
Okay. But
Docs.
no, I mean, you seem like you're natural at teaching. And I mean
Yeah.
that just. So, would you want to like be in the school system, or where teach? Where
Um,
would you want to teach, or what would you want to teach? Mm.
that's really hard for me. I wouldn't mind teaching foods or like poetry or like even joining like an EA program.
Okay.
In high school I helped run and start the Minden High School's EA team.
Okay.
I have no
Cool.
idea if it's still going or not, but I was
Okay.
the captain of the Smite team, and then
Nice.
I also wasn't part of the team, but I would help them practice.
Okay.
Like I'd show them a few like common strats that are being used nowadays in the game.
Okay.
Uh
That's
to
awesome.
We didn't
Okay.
get to play my year
Okay.
because my teacher forgot to sign us up.
Wow, big oversight there. Oh, that's
Yeah.
too bad.
Well, it was her first year in it at
Yeah.
all, and it was a little confusing. I feel like after the more years that it goes on, the less confusing it gets.
True. Yeah.
But also, it's a huge risk nowadays to go into the EA Sports.
Yeah.
Electrical Arts Sports is what it stands for.
Okay, explain that for the ones on the podcast that
So
don't know what that actually is.
the way I understand it, electrical arts stands for is just another way of phrasing video game,
Okay,
because
gotcha.
they can't say a specific type of video game because
Uh,
EA covers everything.
that makes
So
sense.
like there's like Smite, which is like a 5v5
Okay,
God on God game.
right.
And then there'll be like uh Rocket League, which is a sports game. You drive like cars and there's a big ball and you
Okay,
have to like it's like soccer
okay,
but
okay,
with
awesome.
cars.
Oh, that sounds
Um
cool.
yeah, it's pretty interesting. So because there's so many different video games all in the competitive play,
Right.
they can't just put one genre. So they put EA Electrical Arts as a like broad category.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, I wasn't even sure on that either. So, wow, there's so many different directions you could go. I
Yeah.
mean,
So I wouldn't mind being a coach.
okay,
Uh I'm pretty good at watching videos, kind of understanding them, breaking them down, and then putting it in like more palatable words.
okay,
Because I don't use a lot of big words.
okay. And for somebody trying to understand, that's
Hmm.
good. That's very good. So, are your brothers interested in the same things you are?
My entire family plays video games.
Okay,
My mom plays like Skyrim,
okay,
which is like a fantasy adventure.
nice.
And then my stepdad plays like a lot of Fallout and Borderlands.
Okay,
Um,
cool. I
my
think that's awesome.
my older brother plays a lot of like competitive FPS games. So like probably off the top of my head, Rainbow Six Siege,
Okay,
which is like a lot is it's like a shooter
okay,
and it's competitive. My little brother plays a bunch of random games. His main game right now is Overwatch, which is like it's another like competitive game,
okay.
but instead of like just regular guns and stuff, you use a bunch of different heroes and they all have
Uh,
different
oh,
weapons.
really? Okay, that makes
It's
sense. That's pretty sounds pretty interesting. So,
Yeah, I play a lot less competitive games. I like card games. I'll play Minecraft sometimes,
okay.
which is like just my the way I explain Minecraft for anyone to understand is Legos. It's pretty much
Actually, that is. Yeah, I never thought of it that way.
yeah,
But yeah,
it's pretty much the video game Legos.
okay. Interesting. I'm never gonna think of it the same way again. That's awesome. So, you said card games. What kind of any particular card game or card games?
I used to play a lot of Magic the Gathering,
Okay.
which is a physical card game.
Okay.
Munchkin's also a blast.
Okay.
It's Munchkin's like a cartoonish first one to hit level 10. There's a treasure deck and then there's a uh door deck,
Okay.
and then every turn you draw from the doors, and if you defeat the monster you get a draw from the treasure.
Okay.
Uh if you defeat the monster you go up so many levels. And
Ah,
then
cool.
uh So like most monsters, if you beat it, it'll say 1 treasure, 1 level, and
Okay,
you'll go up a
gotcha.
level, and then you'll draw 1 treasure
Okay.
card. So
Okay.
the door deck's full of like curses, monsters, like anything can happen. The
Okay.
treasure deck is full of like gear and ships, and like it's only good stuff in the treasure deck.
Okay.
So you want as much of those cards as you can,
Nice.
and so you'll put like your ships or like your armor or weapons in front of you,
Okay.
and then how you know if you defeat a monster or not is it'll say the monster will be like, I'm level 5.
Okay.
And if you're like, say, level 2, you have 2.
Okay.
And then if you have like an armor that's like 3,
Right.
you'll have 5.
Okay.
And then I think you win ties.
Okay. Nice. Very nice. So how did you learn to play all these games?
I just absolutely love games, and so a lot of video games come with tutorials at the start.
Sure.
But once you've played like enough games, you can almost skip every tutorial.
Is
'Cause
that okay?
a lot of games use the same basic um structure,
Okay. That
and
makes
then
sense.
a lot of easy way to learn card games is to go and have friends that already play them.
True. That makes a lot of
Uh,
sense too.
so I learned Munchkin from my dad,
Okay.
and I learned Magic from my uncle.
Okay.
Um, I've played in one competitive tournament with
Really?
Magic.
How was that?
That was a blast.
Okay.
I did that in high school, and
Okay.
I didn't have a deck yet,
Uh-huh.
so I just showed up at the shop because I was bored,
Right.
and there was a person there, and he was like, "You want to play?" And I was like, "I don't have any cards," and he was like, "I'll loan you one of my extra decks."
Nice.
And so he let me play a goblin deck,
Okay.
which the basis of how that works is you summon like goblins, and then they in turn will summon token goblins,
Okay.
and you just build a small army
Okay. Gotcha.
as
Okay.
fast as possible.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
like it's a bunch of super cheap cards. So the goal is to win faster than your opponent.
Ah,
It's to
okay.
just deal massive damage right out the gate.
Okay.
Um, which is just really cool, and like, because there's so many different ways. Like Magic's been going on for years now.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm pretty sure it was a thing in the 1900s, like
Okay.
1980s.
Right.
So there's been so many card releases.
Mm-hmm.
Like every year they release multiple new packs. Like
Okay.
so there's a play style fit for everyone. You can't play, but I can. I have 15 turns, you don't.
Okay.
There's like I have a small army. There's like tokens, so you just
Nice.
ramp up your own cards. So every time I play a card, I get +1/+1. Or there's all your cards have -1/1. There's even cards that let you determine how battle flows. So on your turn, if you
Wow.
attack, you get to choose what monsters they block with and what monsters you attack with.
Wow, there's a lot to it then. I
Yeah,
mean, that's amazing.
there's like
Uh,
millions of cards,
okay.
it ha-
Wow.
and there's like you don't even have to play the game. Some people buy Magic cards just to collect the cards because
Okay.
they have a beautiful artwork.
I can see that then.
Like I don't know who does their artwork, but I think it's a bunch of different artists. But the artwork on every card is beautiful, and there's like 2 versions of most cards.
Okay.
There's like the normal playing card version
Right.
that looks more like a playing card, and then there's like the artwork version. So instead of having like the borders and stuff, the entire card is like an art piece.
Oh, wow.
And
So do you collect any?
I have a couple decks. I've lost a few over the years.
Okay.
Just from moving,
Okay.
which makes me really sad because I really enjoyed them. Uh,
So would you ever want to do the artwork maybe do your own deck? Would you ever want to do that?
uh, I would love to have a soul themed deck, but I don't think I'd do the artwork because I like to draw for fun,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not good at it.
Okay.
I used to do a little bit of spray paint art.
Oh, really? Okay, that's cool.
I have a skateboard that I spray painted, and I have a poster
Nice.
in my room,
Very
and
nice.
it's kind of like Galaxy-esque.
Okay.
I really love stars.
Yeah, stars are amazing.
I don't know anything about them, but I love staring at them.
Yeah, they're mesmerizing, that's for sure. So you still skateboard?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I have an electric skateboard,
Okay.
and then I'm thinking about buying a new longboard.
Okay. So electric skateboard, how fast will that go?
Uh, Not too fast, but it goes fast enough where if you fall, you'll definitely hurt yourself.
I was gonna say I would
Uh,
probably kill myself on that one.
I've
Wow.
I got my first time riding it. I like had road burn on my
Uh-huh.
hands because
Yeah.
I wasn't wearing
Oh yeah, when
any
you
hand protection, and I
Yep,
wasn't used to
yep.
skateboarding because I haven't done it for like a couple years.
Uh-huh.
So I rode it, and I went to stop, and the stop was so sensitive that I just got sent flying.
Oh, so you stopped then. Very
Yeah,
abruptly then. Wow.
yeah. So I learned that you have to very gently press on the brakes.
You learned that first time. I mean, wow. That's a painful way to learn too, it sounds
Yeah,
like. So okay, changing gears. You said culinary.
yeah.
So what's one of your favorite things to make?
My favorite thing of all time to make is I'll get some chocolate just for the side of this dish,
Okay.
but it's called a matcha cheesecake.
Ooh, that
Uh,
sounds really very. I mean,
ma
matcha,
yeah,
like tea matcha, that kind of thing.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Matcha's like green tea
Yeah,
almost. It's a pretty earthy flavor,
yeah.
but it's pretty mild in a cheesecake. And then if you want, you can melt down chocolate and drizzle it over it, or you can just
Ooh,
eat it on the side.
that sounds good.
Very green tea and chocolate just go good together.
I bet they would. I've never
It's
had them together, but I would think they
um
would.
It's a really, like, tea time-esque, uh,
Okay.
feeling, like, if I could have just a small, like, in, like, the cartoons, like, animes and stuff, they have, like, the 3 platters, and it
Right.
has a bunch of, like, sandwiches and
Yeah,
cakes on
yeah.
it. I would love to make one of those and just have tea one day.
Okay. Could see you doing that. Would you ever have your own place, your own restaurant?
I've thought about it, and just
I could see you doing that.
especially nowadays, it's just a massive risk
Yeah,
because,
but you'd
like
be good at it because I could tell you'd love that.
yeah, I'd be pretty good at it. I'd be pretty good at thinking of, like, recipes and stuff.
Yeah.
So how I would do it is I'd probably find someone who wants to finance and start their own restaurant
Sure. Yeah.
anyways,
There you go.
and then I would suggest like a name, and then I would suggest like recipes
That
to
would be great.
to
Yeah.
make, so that I don't have any of the risk of
Yeah. It's a win-win.
paying for anything,
Yeah.
but I also
Yeah.
get to do exactly what I want.
Yeah. No, I mean, so how do you come up with like to make something? Do you just think of stuff and it's like, well, that might go well with that, or?
There's a lot of an easy way to think of recipes
Uh huh.
is I'll surf like Pinterest,
Okay.
and I'll
Yeah,
find
good for you.
recipes that other people make, and then I'll make it once as they intended,
Sure.
and then I will try it, and I'll think, what could improve this to a point
Yeah.
and or make it something that is mine.
Yeah.
Uh,
Exactly.
but I truly believe that if you're making something, the best way to learn is to make it in someone else's style and then make it in your own style,
Yeah, that makes
because
sense.
when you haven't had it before, you don't understand the dish completely.
True. True. Yeah.
So, uh, my first time I made miso ramen, I found a
Okay.
recipe and I made it, and I was like, "This is really good, but it needs to be mine."
Yep. Yep.
So
Yep.
I added some spices that aren't currently like seen. Like I added a little bit of cayenne, I think, if I
Ooh,
remember right,
awesome. Uh-huh.
to give it a little bit of a kick.
Mhm.
Uh, and then I think I added some other stuff. First time I made katsu, it was just flour. Uh, so how you make katsu is you take a chicken breast and you hammer it down to
Okay, I
about
was just gonna ask you what that was.
a
Okay.
fourth of an inch to a quarter of an inch to a half an inch thick,
Okay.
and then you bread it. So you'll make a egg wash. That's flour, uh, eggs, and then panko breadcrumbs. And if you
Yeah.
want, you can mix like a little bit of milk or water in the eggs
Okay.
and stir it. And then I personally will add a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic to my flour.
Nice.
And then you'll dip the chicken in the flour with one hand, and then you'll set it down gently in the eggs. Use your other hand,
Okay.
pick it, like let it get covered, pick it up, let it drip clean, and then put it in the panko.
Okay.
Use your other hand again to flip it
Sure.
around and
Sure.
stuff,
Uh-huh.
and then you'll set it on a pan, and then you'll get a pan, and you'll put a little bit of oil on the bottom
Okay.
so that it fries,
Right.
and then you'll cook it till it's golden brown.
Sounds
Uh,
good.
it's super
Right,
simple.
yeah.
It's like a super simple fried chicken recipe. Uh, like
Okay.
I feel like anyone can make katsu.
Okay.
Like in Japan, it's like I like it's like a motherly dish, like
Okay.
something a mom would make for her son.
Sure.
uh, on a pretty common appearance.
Okay.
A lot of people when they hear Asian food, their mind automatically goes to ramen
It
or
does. Yep.
sushi.
Yep.
I
Yep.
don't really like fish that much, so
Yeah.
I've never been a big sushi man.
And I'm not me either,
Um,
really, too much. I mean,
but
it's all right.
I've always wanted to try like an actual real Korean barbecue or
Yeah.
like I like an onigiri.
Okay.
I tried making onigiri once and I failed
So
spectacularly.
what is that exactly?
Onigiri is rice balls,
Oh, really?
and
Okay. Okay.
they'll make you can make like a billion different rice balls. So the basic onigiri is just rice, seasoned rice, and then it's like a
Right.
seaweed wrap on the bottom, and
Okay.
that's the basic onigiri.
Okay.
But in Japan, like you can go to like 7-Eleven in Japan, and they'll have like stuffed onigiri
Okay.
where it has like pork inside of it and like
Nice.
other stuff. It's
Okay.
super savory. So they make like cheesy onigiri.
Sounds
So it's
good.
like cheese and rice.
That sounds very good.
Yeah. So
Wow. I mean,
and the first time I tried making it, I thought it'd be super easy,
right.
but like without a mold, which you can buy molds online,
Okay.
uh, by shaping it by hand, like they do in actual
Right.
Asia and like
Right.
actual restaurants, is super hard.
I
Like,
could see that. Could
because
be.
you have to like use cold water on your hands and stuff, like every time you form it,
Ah.
uh, so that the rice doesn't stick to your
Right.
hands,
Makes sense. Yeah.
and then you have to like be good enough to use just enough force and like have your hands in just the right position to make it a perfect triangle.
Yeah.
It's it is not like a beginner friendly thing.
Okay. Good to know on that too. Gosh, I mean, have you ever thought about doing like something online, sharing recipes, or having a
Yeah.
cooking show online?
I've thought about it, and if I ever get my own like apartment, and like some better camera equipment, like like an actual camera and like a stand,
Right. Right.
I feel like I would enjoy showing off what I know.
Or
Like, I want to do like a tutorial on how to properly cut onions because for
yeah.
some reason, it's a very common occurrence in the restaurant
Okay.
business
Okay.
that people just do not understand how to cut an onion.
Okay.
Uh, like they just chop at it in every whatso angle, and it's just a mess. If you want a clean onion, you cut it in half.
Right.
You set that you'll peel it, and then you'll set it down on your cutting board, and then you'll cut diagonal lines in it.
Right.
And if
Right.
it's a really big onion, you'll cut one horizontal line, and then you'll turn it, and then you'll cut straight this way, and you'll
Okay.
get a perfect dice every time.
So how did you learn that?
Culinary arts.
Okay. Okay. I mean, do you have a YouTube channel?
I do.
Okay. One that deals with that.
Uh, I want to add some videos on it.
Okay.
It doesn't right now. Right now, it's just a bunch of video game clips.
But I could see you having your own cooking or telling people how to cut onions and stuff like that on
Yeah.
there. I'd watch. I'd subscribe.
Yeah, I'll for sure.
And new recipes you're trying. I mean, that's awesome.
I want to learn how to do a little bit more with editing. Editing's always been a foreign concept to me. I just don't like understand it very well. There's like audio and video and
Right.
and like
Right.
knowing what to cut out and what to leave in. So, I want to watch a couple more videos
Sure.
on like how to do it,
Right.
and then I'll I'll probably try making like a recipe that I know pretty good,
Yes. Yes.
and just post it online.
Yeah. Let me know. I want to watch it. So,
I have a Discord where
okay.
I put recipes
Oh, you
and
do it on your
like
Discord. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I have a server called Sir Lostle's Kingdom,
Uh-huh.
and it has like pictures of food and it has recipes.
Okay.
I don't remember all the recipes I put on there, but I put like smoked mashed potatoes,
Sounds good.
boozy whipped cream.
That sounds interesting. Okay.
Uh,
Sounds very good.
I don't suggest boozy whipped cream very often, but it does pair very well with some desserts.
I bet. Yeah, I bet.
Like, because like alcohol is bad for you, but it has a very distinct flavor.
I bet it does.
I'll buy like Windsor cherry whiskey and mix it
Okay.
into
Yeah, that.
whipped cream. So
Okay.
it's a cherry it's like a spiced cherry flavor.
Oh, there's a lot of it. I mean, that would be awesome.
Yeah, and it goes great on like sponge cakes, like
Yeah.
any like fruity cake.
Yep.
Really, it goes great on.
Maybe you're gonna be the next Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
You could see that.
I have a really interesting palate, and I make a lot of so the boozy whipped cream. I didn't find that recipe anywhere.
Okay.
I looked online for something because I was making a one of my friends was having a birthday party, and they wanted to have they've never drank before.
Okay.
It was like their 21st birthday,
Okay.
and they wanted me to make a cake for them, and I was like, on your 21st birthday, it's customary to have a drink, right?
Right.
So I made him a alcoholic cake
Okay.
with the whipped cream in the it was 2 cakes. Uh uh I think if I remember right, it was the top layer was a chocolate cake, and
Okay.
the bottom layer was a lemon sponge cake.
Ooh, that sounds
And
like an
then
interesting combination.
it
Yeah.
had that whipped cream in the middle.
Wow.
And then so if you ate it, you could choose to get that all 3 flavors in there, chocolate, lemon, cherry,
Yeah.
spiced cherry, or you could eat it one at a time and get
Which is
chocolate
nice. Yeah, you
and
get the
then
individual
cherry
world
and then
together.
lemon. Uh,
So you should have like a meal where you invite people to, I mean, have where you have what you've come up with. I'd go to that too. I mean, I love
yeah.
good food.
My biggest thing I've always tried making
Hmm.
is stuffed burgers.
Okay.
I always mess up the proportions. I either put in too much stuffing or not enough meat, and
Okay.
when I go to
Okay.
grill them, most of the time the stuffing will just leak out.
Oh, that's too bad.
But there's still enough in it that it's really
You get
good.
okay.
But it's just I wonder what is the perfect proportions for that, and I've never
Right.
met anyone else who makes a lot of stuffed burgers.
Okay.
So I don't have any references to go off of. It's a
Sure.
lot of just trial and error.
Right. I could definitely see that too. My gosh.
And then Monte Crisco's.
Oh, I like those.
I've never had a good Monte Cristo. Like I just most people I talk to don't even know of their existence.
I can believe that, especially in this area.
Yeah, so it's how do I make this? Because I tried making it, and I made it too thick on everything, and I wanted to grill them.
Okay.
So they had a smoky flavor, but they just did not grill well.
Okay. So have you ever thought about like writing, I mean, a traditional cookbook or a one online cookbook and sell that or something as your
I don't have enough recipes right now to make a full cookbook.
yet, but you get
Yeah, but as I grow older and I make more and more food,
yeah.
I definitely want to make a cookbook.
Yeah.
The first dish I made 100% on my own, no prior experience, was a gumbo.
Ooh, gumbo's good.
A chicken gumbo.
Yeah.
And it was very spicy.
Okay.
But also, it had such a depth of flavor.
Okay.
It was delicious.
Yeah, I
if you
bet.
can handle the spice, it was
Yeah, my wife
super
could.
good. I made it at a family gathering.
Okay.
And my stepdad's brother ate 5 bowls.
He liked it. Just a little bit. Wow.
It was it had such a perfect balance of flavor.
Yeah.
The only for the common person, I would say it was way too spicy, especially
Yeah.
for here in Nebraska.
Yeah.
But it was good. My younger brother ruined the entire thing though. He put 1,000,000 crackers in it, and it looked disgusting.
Well, that's too bad. It kind of misses the whole point of covering
yeah.
up with crackers.
And I was like,
Mm.
Vlad, you're making me sad right now, brother.
So have you ever been down to Louisiana or Cajun food and stuff
No.
like that? And I just when you said gumbo, I mean, my wife and I were down
Yeah,
there a
no,
few years ago.
gumbo's
and-
definitely more of a
Yeah.
southern thing.
Yeah, New Orleans is really amazing recipes down there.
I want to go to Chicago and just have a Chicago deep dish pizza.
Yeah, you're not gonna. Have you never been to Chicago?
No.
Oh, you won't. There's lots of pizza places. You go downtown Chicago,
Yeah.
there are a lot. So
I've I don't know where it was, but one of my friends, my first year in college in culinary arts, he was from Omaha, and he was telling me about this pizza place that he always visited. Because he grew up there,
okay.
and I was like, that sounds crazy. I don't believe you. It's as good as you say it was. And it wasn't, but it was still really good.
Yeah.
We drove Omaha's 3 hours from here. We drove that full time listening to nothing but Bo Burnham.
Okay.
He's a comedian
Uh-huh.
and a musical artist. He's a genius.
Okay.
But Yeah, no, the entire time we listened to him, he does not have enough songs.
Is that
It
okay?
was a lot of singing the same like 5 songs.
You knew him real
But
well then.
but we got there and we went like downtown and there was like a candy place
Mhm.
and then there was the pizza place
Right.
and they were like, what kind of pizza do you want? And they had a pretty large menu of pizza and my
Right.
brain, I have a weird obsession with cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers are good. Yeah.
I could eat a cheeseburger for every meal every day.
You really do have
Uh,
this. Okay.
uh, but they had a cheeseburger pizza, and I was like, I have to try that.
Yeah, you got
I
it.
need that in my life. I ate 5 slices of that
So you
pizza.
liked it too. Okay.
It was good.
Okay.
It was a good pizza. Like
Uh-huh.
it wasn't like a 3-hour drive worth pizza, but it was a really
Was that
good
pretty
pizza.
good?
Like
Okay.
if you're already in Omaha, you might
Yeah.
as well go get it.
Yeah.
But did you know there's a cat cafe in Omaha?
I did not know there was that.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a cafe that it's to help adopt cats.
Okay, that's
So
cool.
they'll take in like cats,
Okay.
and you can like go get a drink and pet them and like play with them, and then
That's nice.
if you get super attached, you can adopt them.
Excellent. I think that's very good. Do you like cats?
I love cats. I have my
Okay.
own little cat
Okay.
named Ash.
Ash, I like that name too.
Let me see if I can find a picture of him. There he is.
Oh, that beautiful cat.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's a little bit smaller than a regular cat,
Okay.
which
Until he loves you there. He
yeah,
looks very at home.
yeah, he loves everyone in my household.
That's
But
good.
he like every time we get a new animal,
Mm-hmm.
he just has to fight them.
Oh,
And he is not a big cat. So like
he's gonna show who's in
yeah,
and who's boss.
he thinks he's like a massive tiger or something.
Uh-huh.
And he's just a tiny little guy.
In his mind,
he runs up, whips out like a 920,
Uh-huh.
and then he runs away. And then they're friends.
Okay.
Like they've passed his test.
That's awesome. I love it.
We got a dog that was a bait dog.
Okay.
I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like a dog that in like fighting rings they used to train their fighting dogs.
Oh, really?
So
Okay.
they'll chain them up and just let the other dogs attack them.
Wow. No, I didn't know that. Okay.
They have no chance of like most of them don't survive.
Wow.
And my mom found this pit bull bait dog and we brought her into our house. So she does not like Spanish at all.
Okay. Yeah.
And then she also really does not get along with other dogs. We do have another dog, and they're like best of friends now. They're like brother
Good.
and sister, which
Good.
but when they first met, they nipped at each other quite a bit.
Wow.
And then anytime Ivy sees another dog, she wants to play, but she also wants to bite their head off.
Probably, yeah, I could see that with that background.
Just because of Pierce like terror. Like she gets better every day.
Sure, which makes
And-
sense. Yeah, getting away from that
And
environment.
I imagine in a couple of years she'll be completely
I
like
bet so too.
like house trained.
Yeah.
But
wow.
because she's a good dog. Like it's not her fault.
No,
uh,
I'm glad she's with you
thank-
guys now.
Thankfully, my
Yeah.
cat had enough common sense to not beat her up.
Your cat knew that one. Okay.
He was walking towards her, and my mom was like, "Ash, no, no," and he was like, "I'm gonna do it," and my mom was like, "Don't do it," and he was like, "Okay, fine, I guess."
Smart cat.
Yeah.
That's really good. So okay, we're talking about cooking. So
Yeah.
there's so many people, especially in this country, that don't know how to cook. Have never cooked.
I
How-
would
how-
love. So a lot of my friends,
Uh-huh.
I'll teach them to cook.
Okay.
And then if you join my Discord server, and you contact me, I'll get on a video call and I'll walk you through every single step of cooking the entire way through. Like if there's something you want to cook, I'll do the research, make a
Okay.
recipe, and teach you how to do it. I've never had a problem with it.
That's awesome.
Like if I love cooking, and there is no such thing as a person who cannot cook.
I would
You
agree.
can be bad at it,
Yeah.
and you should expect to be bad at it.
Yeah, especially like anything at the beginning.
Because
So-
cooking is a challenge.
Yep.
And cooking different foods is also a challenge.
Yep.
Sometimes you like it's just like video gaming. Sometimes
True.
you want to do, or art.
Yeah.
No, art is a much better thing than video gaming. So in art, you might want to do another style.
Right.
You might want to be like an anime style artist.
Right.
But maybe you can only draw chibi. Sometimes you have to settle and understand that all you can do is chibi
Yeah.
and go into that. Some people They can only cook spicy food.
Yeah.
Some people, they can only cook savory, home style food.
True.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
So it's a lot of finding your own style and
Exactly.
because everyone has a palate. Like
It's true.
you'll naturally gravitate towards some flavors over
True.
others.
True. Yeah.
I'm very lucky where my palate's pretty wide.
Okay.
So I tend to be able to do most food.
Excellent.
I struggle.
Okay.
But when I first started cooking, I was pretty young. I couldn't make pancakes.
Okay.
Like I would burn them every time.
Uh-huh.
And then when I love rice and I can cook some pretty mean rice now.
Okay.
When I first made rice, my first time ever making risotto, it was crunchy. It was awful. Crunchy rice is terrible.
Yeah.
Especially for a risotto.
Uh-huh.
Risotto is meant to be creamy.
Right. Right.
I was using the wrong rice.
Risotto, but you learn.
Yeah. Risotto uses a specific rice. I think it's called a Borio rice. And like, if you're getting into the cooking world,
right,
you have to learn how to make risotto.
Yep.
It's just a rite of passage.
Yep. Yep.
Now, like, you might not make it in a restaurant ever. You might not even need to make it in your entire life.
Yeah.
But a true chef knows how to make risotto.
Yeah. Yep.
Like if you have the passion, that is a thing you need to learn to make.
Yeah.
My teacher, when he was teaching my class, he was like, "Raise your hand if anyone here's ever made risotto." I was the only person to raise their hand.
Really? Oh wow.
It's an Italian rice dish.
Uh-huh.
Like most people here in America, they don't ever experience it.
No, true.
I think here in Odyssey, here in Hastings,
street, yep.
I think if I remember right, they have like risotto balls.
It could be, yeah.
It's like risotto, and then they bread it and fry it.
Okay. Sounds good.
I don't know if they changed their menu quite a bit, so I don't know if they still have them.
Okay.
But they were pretty good.
Okay. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Sounds really interesting.
I'm really sad because here, like last year, I think, Blue Fork shut down.
Yeah, I saw that. That was too bad.
And one of my friends worked there, so
it's
they're
really
now
too bad.
out of a job. But I haven't talked to them, so
Okay.
kind of worried about them.
So if I was coming over for a meal, what would you make if I was coming over?
Oof, that's a hard one. You know, I've kind of learned that everyone loves steak.
True.
So
Especially in this state.
Steak bowls are a safe choice. You'll get some rice.
Okay.
And you know what goes great with any steak? Garlic.
Yeah.
So make some garlic rice.
Okay.
Make a steak, make a sauce. And then you'll cut that steak up into like little like lines.
Okay.
And then you'll get a bowl, put the rice down, throw the steak on top, drizzle some sauce over it.
Okay.
That bite will be different every time because then you'll have the sauce in the steak, and then you'll have the sauce in the rice, and then you'll have just the rice.
Yeah, I like that.
Or you can mix it and kind of have it like even.
Okay.
But
okay, so we got that. That sounds really good.
It's like a American Asian fusion.
Yeah, exactly. The fusion, yeah.
I do a lot of my food that I research is a little Asian-y.
Okay, that's good.
I just can't help it. I love their culture. But
it is pretty awesome.
And then I'd probably make like a dessert.
Okay.
Just because everyone likes, after you eat a savory meal, most people like a little sweetness.
Yep.
And then I'll probably make some tea or coffee to go along with it.
Okay.
Or soda. You know, soda's never bad.
No, that's true too. So what for dessert?
I've never made it. And I don't have the stuff to make it. But a lemon cream cake is my favorite cake.
Never had that, but it sounds good.
It's like a soft lemon cake.
Okay.
Like, it's delicious. But
that sounds very good.
I also wouldn't mind trying to make salt bread.
Okay.
It's kind of like a croissant.
Really? Okay, that's interesting.
I haven't done a lot of research into it, but I've seen it online, like pictures of it.
Okay.
And they look really good.
You're making me hungry here.
Man, I can show you some food.
Okay.
Like, I
So
make a lot of food.
okay. No, I mean,
Scroll down.
you just need a big kitchen. I mean, you can just
These were like s'more brownies.
ooh, that sounds good. Okay.
There's like graham crackers at the bottom. You can't really
And this is
see.
what you made these?
Yeah, I
Okay,
made it.
excellent.
This is like powdered sugar on top, and they were just like chocolate cookies.
Okay.
This was a steak that I made.
Oh,
I
nice.
cooked it. It was a cherry whiskey steak.
Very nice.
Uh,
I can't even that sounds really good.
I cooked. Obviously, I cooked it so that the whiskey, like the alcohol, cooked out,
Mm-hmm.
but it
Mhm.
had the
You
flavor.
still get the so how was it cherry and the whiskey? Was that a pretty good combination?
It's one of my favorite foods.
Okay. Okay.
I do. I don't really understand why this was the first concept of my matcha cheesecake,
I like that. Nice presentation there.
and
Okay.
then it went from that to this,
Ooh, really nice presentation. I like
and
that
then
really well.
these little glasses. I can't. There we go. That's Sakura soft serve ice cream.
Wow.
Sakura is cherry blossom.
Okay.
So it tasted a lot. I used salted sakura leaves to make the ice cream.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
so ice cream's a little hard to make, but
That looks awesome.
uh
Can you share some of those so we can put it in the show notes and stuff for the
yeah.
podcast here? I mean, my gosh.
Yeah, I
mean,
can
that really looks nice.
I have you on Facebook, so I can send
Okay.
I'll send
Okay.
it to you on Facebook.
Awesome.
But
So when you can open your place? I want reservations already here.
I really would, if I had the money, I would open a tea shop. Like
That's cool.
I would have boba tea,
Okay.
and then I'd have regular tea, and then I'd have like some cheesecakes and like some
Nice.
sandwiches,
Okay.
so that you could just sit down, have a cup of tea, and have a sandwich. Like, and it'd be a nice place to sit down and do your homework. Kind of
Yeah,
thing.
it sounds. I would be there too, even if I didn't. I mean, my gosh, you put it out the world. You're looking for investor. So, no, I could see you. I can visualize. I mean, all you could run with that so much, especially with. I mean, that is so beautiful.
Facebook.
Can't wait to show that to everybody. So
I have some good presentation on my
you do very much. So
Messenger.
but yeah, just if you want to share that, that would be awesome. So
Yeah, I'll for sure send you some of the pictures.
okay. So, Draven, before we end the podcast, anything else you would like to share?
I just, with how crazy the world is right now,
True.
like, just the message of help your neighbor,
Amen.
kind of.
Yes.
Like, everyone wants to go to like Starbucks nowadays and like
Yeah.
Caribou, and I love Caribou.
Yeah.
But if your town has a local coffee shop, go to the local coffee shop.
Amen.
Because
Yes. Yes.
they're trying their best.
They are.
And it's a lot of hard work.
It is.
And like the atmosphere of a local shop is just so much better.
It is. I 100% agree with that.
Um,
Kind of like where we're at Blue Moon here. So yeah,
Yeah.
it just no, well, and you get different things. I mean, if you go to
Yeah.
the Starbucks, pretty much any town, you're gonna know exactly what you're gonna get, no matter what town
it's
you're
a
at.
it's a
So,
big corporate
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Like their goal is to be as uniform as possible.
Yep.
While a local place, it's very cozy.
yeah.
And their goal is just to please, really.
It is kind of you get their personality and to please and just be
Yeah.
a really, place you just kind of get comfortable. You're very
When I did live in Hastings, I would spend it's downtown Baristas now,
okay.
but it used
Okay.
to be the art bar.
Yep. I did-
Originally.
Yep. Yep.
I bought a cup from them actually.
Did you? Okay.
And I'm sad because now I'll never get another one.
yeah.
But I would do my homework there.
That is a cool place. I go down there once in a while. So yeah, with it now being, it's definitely different.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's not the same. So I don't really I probably gravitate more towards Blue Moon and like Daily Dose.
Yep.
Because they just feel like
Yeah, Sydney over there, Daily Dose.
they're a
yeah, I
wee
like that
bit
too.
more local than baristas.
They are.
And they're pretty much open at the same time.
True. That is very true. So, okay.
But like just getting out there and experiencing life and like
Yes. Yes.
learning to cook, because like there's nothing like cooking your own food.
Amen. There is nothing. No.
There's no better flavor.
Yep.
Like just knowing you did all the hard work and like prep time
Yep.
to make and make an actual dish.
Yep.
It like it's like culinary arts is not just an art but a science as well.
Oh, very much. Yeah, learning
So
how everything reacts and stuff like that. Yeah.
So being creative enough to have both like an artsy side to it and a scientific side to it, it's such an interesting mix of things.
It is very much,
and you can really see in someone's you can see someone's personality.
You can
when you see their cooking.
Yes.
Because you'll see like, are they a little more artsy than scientific, or are they a little more scientific than artsy?
Yeah.
Because a scientific person might not have as good of palating.
Yep.
But the flavor is gonna be there. And an artsy person, it's gonna look beautiful, but the flavor might be a little.
Yeah.
So
now I can't wait to have go to in your restaurant or whatever it ends up being that you. I would love to have you. Do you ever cater parties?
I would love to cater parties.
I could see you doing that too. I could definitely see you doing that with all of your awesome ideas too. So
here's a beef Wellington.
Okay.
Here's a grilled cheese.
Oh my god! Oh, all kinds of good stuff. I am getting hungry. So
That grilled cheese. That grilled cheese. It was a 3-cheese grilled cheese, and then I made a jalapeno cheese sauce to go over it.
Oh my gosh, I love grilled cheese, and I would really love that too. In fact, I may have to have that tonight. So, I mean, that is so good. So, well, Draven, I'm going to end the podcast there. But thanks for being our guest, and I look forward to keeping in touch and seeing what's next in all this. So,
anytime I make something new that's super delish looking, I will 100% send it your way.
Okay, I appreciate that. I will look forward to that. So, well, thanks for being on the podcast, and we'll end it there.
Thank you for having me.